Nigeria's news today, September 27th, 2025. Court dismisses Nnamdi Kanu's no-case submission, orders him to enter defense. Your suffering is like painful surgery. Tinubu tests Nigerians at Olubadan coronation. Obidient Movement to ADC. Obi will consult widely before switching party. Dangote Refinery says few workers affected by sackings, over 3,000 Nigerians still employed. NNPC posts 539 billion naira net profit in August. Katsina Governor arms community watch vigilantes to fight bandits. Summary of the news. Court dismisses Nnamdi Kanu's no-case submission, orders him to enter defense. The Federal High Court in Abuja has dismissed his no-case submission, meaning the IPOB leader must now enter his defense against terrorism charges. Justice James Omotosho ruled that the prosecution's evidence from 5 witnesses was strong enough to require Kanu's explanation, though he stressed this move does not mean Kanu is guilty yet. The judge also rejected arguments about his alleged extraordinary rendition from Kenya, saying no proof was presented in court. On Kanu's health, the court declines his request to be moved to National Hospital, instead directing the Nigerian Medical Association to assess his condition. The case has been adjourned to October 8, when his defense is expected to begin. Your suffering is like painful surgery. Tinubu tests Nigerians at Olubadan coronation. President Bola Tinubu says Nigeria's economy has bounced back and is on the path to growth despite the hardship, hunger and inflation many Nigerians are facing. Speaking at the coronation of the new Olubadan of Ibadan land, Oba Rashid Ladoja, Tinubu compared the current suffering to a painful surgery, insisting the sacrifices will bring prosperity. Meanwhile, the new Olubadan urged Tinubu to create an Ibadan state before 2027, while Oyo Governor Seyi Makinde praised the coronation as a proud moment for the people of Ibadan. Obidient Movement to ADC. Obi will consult widely before switching party. The African Democratic Congress (ADC) has ordered all members of its coalition, including Peter Obi's Obidient Movement, to resign from their former parties if they want full recognition. But the Obidient Movement fired back, saying Obi already aligned with the coalition after the Anambra election and into 2027. They questioned why the agreement is suddenly changing. Minister Tanko stressed that fairness in zoning the 2027 presidential ticket is key since the presidency is currently held by the South. He added, Peter Obi isn't desperate for power. His focus remains on good governance, fighting poverty, fixing the economy, and reforming key sectors. Dangote Refinery says few workers affected by sackings, over 3,000 Nigerians still employed. The Dangote Petroleum Refinery says recent staff layoffs are not mass sacking but part of a reorganization exercise to protect the facility. Management explained the move was triggered by repeated sabotage in some units, raising safety concerns and disrupting operations. They argue that over 3,000 Nigerians remain employed, with only a few affected, while recruitment is still ongoing. The refinery described itself as a strategic national asset, vital for Nigeria and Africa's energy independence, and reaffirms its commitment to workers' rights and safety. Meanwhile, the workers' union, Pengasan, insists those laid off must be recalled. NNPC posts 539 billion naira net profit in August. The state oil company reported a profit after tax of 539 billion naira in August, rising sharply from July but still below June's record highs. Oil revenue for the month reached 4.65 trillion naira, while payments to the Federation account between January and July climbed to 8.86 trillion naira. Crude oil production dipped slightly to 1.65 million barrels per day, and gas output also fell due to scheduled maintenance, but petrol availability across NNPC stations improved to 76%. Meanwhile, work continues on key projects with the OB3 gas pipeline holding at 96% completion and the AKK pipeline moving up to 86%. Katsina government arms community watch vigilantes to fight bandits. Katsina State is intensifying the fight against banditry. Governor Olubadan has approved the purchase of 5,000 cartons of ammunition for vigilantes, hunters and community watch corps to boost security and protect residents. At the same time, the State Executive Council announced new investments in transport, education and social welfare, from new buses and road projects to school upgrades and empowerment for women and graduates. Officials say these moves reflect the governor's building your future agenda focused on security, education and development. Follow for more. September 27th, 2025.